Hello teachers, this is Haven Daniels, here to give you an introduction to Investigation 3. In Investigation 3 of New Plants, your second graders will grow new plants from stems of houseplants. They also plant pieces of potatoes and observe their growth. To prepare for Investigation 3, you can utilize the Note Home to Families, requesting a variety of different houseplants that can be used for this investigation. I find that it's a good idea to prepare for the possibility of not getting plants or not getting enough. I usually have a few pothos plants in my classroom that students can use. You can get this kind of plant from the supermarket or hardware store for usually under $10. Also, there are often teachers in your building with this or another type of plant that you could use. Can you make a new plant from an old one? This is the question posed to students in Lesson 1. An important concept for them in this lesson is the plant's node. This is where the leaf or branch comes off the stem. When students put their cuttings in their cups, make sure that the node is under water. The lids for the cups used in this investigation have 2 holes in them. 2 students can share a cup. Sometimes it can be tricky for second graders to get the cuttings through the holes and into the cups. Demonstrating this for students is very helpful. They can make observations of their plant cuttings over the next 3 weeks using the student observation sheet. After a few weeks, move on to Lesson 2. This is when students will basically plant their cuttings, which have now grown, into soil. You can reuse containers from home or buy plastic pots from the hardware store. Last year, I bought really nice pots from IKEA for 50 cents. For the last lesson in this investigation, students will need about 8 to 10 potatoes. Buying these many weeks in advance of when you will use them is a good idea. If you have a volunteer in your classroom, you can have that person cut the potatoes into small pieces for the students. And make sure you discuss what the potato eyes really are. You can find out more about them on page 5 of your Investigation 3 folio. When your second graders plant their potato pieces, make sure that the eye is facing the side and that the potato piece gets fully covered with soil. After a few weeks of observation, students can transplant and take their potato plants home. While your plants are growing, you may want to try out some of the interdisciplinary extensions in this investigation. There are some math word problems and some other plants you can grow. It's pretty cool to grow a new jade plant from a single leaf. You can also send home the directions for making a simple terrarium out of a 2-liter plastic bottle. This is the homeschool connection for this investigation. In our next screencast, we will cover the last investigation for new plants, which is all about bulbs and roots.